Gun. Let's go.
To throw again on second down. Newton airing it out for Olsen. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina.
All right, hold on.
41
let me go to my
yards.
YouTube right quick.
Well, what do you think? Maybe got away with one? I mean, he's thrown 2 picks already. That looked pretty dangerous.
And they had a little hang time on it. So what he needs to do right now, hug it out a little bit with his guy. Because he went up and made a play on the football and kept it from potentially throwing that 3rd interception. There's some trust in there. There's also some hope.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
It's in the chat.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get
all
ready.
in the red zone, too. I was within the 5-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point try good by Gano. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, they ain't let me smack him.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Blue is coming, too.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
He's going to look deep down the field.
Let me get that.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Charles Clay has tied in the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray flushed out right. Able to find Isabella.
Oh, smack my own nigga.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Murray.
Oh, this shit, dude.
Has got it. Touchdown Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field. And
shut up, bro. I dropped that picture in the fucking chat again, nigga.
Shut up,
at least he got over. At least he got over fucking 7 points.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about.
Shut up for the bad bitch coming to cool with no 10,
baby. Back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Nigga don't even know what the fuck I said, but I said it like 3 times.
Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Newton on 1st down.
Then that nigga try to go inside and drop the top, and the nigga drop the top too many times. Nigga did.
Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes.
Then he like 4 or 5 together, but he ain't got no more on his wrist, and he wouldn't fuck around, nigga fuck around, he don't stand it. Then that nigga just sacked with Cam Newton because that nigga looked like he just fucking ran it.
Let's go, defense. It's our time.
Boy, you just getting sacked because he's in the I formation and he's not under the center. But he's ready to go in shotgun, so he's getting sacked. Yeah, there you go, boy. Get out of that.
It's a safety. Some troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you
Hold on, who is talking? Who is talking? Who is talking?
It can cause big problems.
Bro, you ain't never beat me, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
The offense now
Wait,
at the
you the
line,
nigga
ready
who
for
went
their
fucking
next drive.
14
And
and
that
0?
last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going.
You have the Panthers in the other league,
I would
QC?
think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the
What
last
team
drive,
have another
starting
league,
backed
QC?
up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Oh,
no
my God.
adjustments and no big plays by the
Oh, my
defense to knock the
God.
ball away.
Yeah,
On 2nd down and 4, Murray.
Oh, that's a
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on
QC,
through the
bro. Did you have the
contact.
Panthers
Brings
in the
up
other
2nd
league?
down.
You said what?
Now they face a
Did you have the
3rd
Panthers
down
in the
and
other
4
league?
after that incompletion on 2nd
And
down.
I had them in another league.
Shotgun now from Murray.
In the last
Flush to
league.
his right.
And I was
Now
definitely
on the run,
undefeated
he'll fall back
until I
deep.
stopped
And
playing
it's
in that
caught
motherfucker.
inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
So you have the
the
Panthers
30.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch
what's
this
his
game
name
and figure
last
out they've had plenty of success moving the football. here
Nah,
in
you
the
talking?
first
You
half.
must?
We've
Are you
seen
talking about this
exhibits A,
league? This
B,
same
C,
league? Nah, I ain't never
right
had
on
Panthers.
down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z right there. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by
I
him.
had the
If no
coach in
one's
that
open
last
and
league.
you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Watch the run. Watch the safety creep.
It's week 3 already?
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Who do I play?
Danny.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And a
What the
flag comes
fuck
in
are you
as that
doing,
one
bro?
falls
You just gave
incomplete.
this nigga.
Yo,
Let's
so
see who this is
Antonio
on.
Brown is out
So the
released,
pass
so
incomplete in the end zone, but
This nigga
contact
just
and
gave
pass
this nigga a
interference.
touchdown.
And now where does the ball get
Nigga
placed?
just-
At the 1 yard line.
1
Didn't
yard
Antonio
line. They gave
Brown
up
for free?
excellent real estate on that one. That's going to look really
Pass
well for the guys who
interference.
threw
That's
it.
Able to
crazy.
get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around
Back
the
is
1.
real.
Wait, who did
2nd
Rax
and
tie
goal
with?
from the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in for 6.
Got it the first
Touchdown
time.
Cardinals. David Johnson with
Oh, I
his
played
2nd
Steelers. Is the
touchdown of the
Steelers
game.
on? Are the
Fourth of
Steelers
the
on?
year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Man, this is getting fucked up by the Cardinals.
Hey, it'd be really funny when these type of games be happening and shit, and niggas don't even be watching in the streams, you feel me? And then I come back and win, and then them same niggas that's dick sucking the other team be fucking like, you know what I mean? They not there.
The
They not
Panthers
there.
out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last time they had the
Well,
football, they
But
surrendered.
niggas don't never post their L's though.
Shit.
Niggas be taking L's all the time, don't never
Not at
post
all.
that
It's
shit.
almost like a bases clearing double. Isn't it? Give up a couple
Whatever you
of
say.
runs.
Oh, this nigga
Just
clean.
messes things up for you offensively. But now they got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and
Dude,
move
we
forward.
gonna be down.
Meanwhile, they
We couldn't
take
even
a
let the
shot
corner
to
score
start the
30.
drive, but this
Shit.
is going to wind up
Bruh.
incomplete.
Shut up. Niggas be on the sideline, always got something to say, boy. That's all they is, sideline.
2nd and 10, Newton again.
I know you wouldn't.
Buying time
You the GOAT, right?
Yeah, I beat you.
And he
I don't
finally
remember
goes
that.
out of bounds across the opposite 40.
Yeah.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets
When
him
was
a
that?
first down.
When was that?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I bet. Stay on that sideline over there. See, tell me how it's like. While you watching me.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark
Why
in
you
this
watching
first
me?
half of action. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Don't get nervous. 25, check 25, check 25. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Let's go.
To throw, it's Murray, eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distance.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready, gun, gun, gun. Mike 53.
Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on third down, Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Newton.
Oh, they played me.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 12 seconds of the half now, as they've got it 1st and 10. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Too hard for some niggas.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drop.
And his pass is intercepted.
Bro, they made me pass that shit late.
Baker with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On second down, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. That is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Dancing to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Newton.
What the fuck?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Brian Burns able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
All right, y'all, I'm going to need y'all to get a touchdown.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 27, Newton, they'll buy some time right. And he slides to avoid the hit. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Carolina. 53.
Great.
Kill.
Throwing is Newton. Flush to his right. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt.
Yo, this is the most boring game I've ever watched, bro.
I don't give a fuck about nothing that's going on in your life, bro. Like, shut up. You watch a game. Keep sitting there, bro. Be spectating. Shut up.
Newton to throw.
What? Did you just ask me to be
Being
respectful?
chased out left.
What?
Under pressure again. And
You
down he
just weird,
goes
bro. I
again.
said spectator, definitely. Shut your gay
Picks
ass
up
up.
his
Just stop
2nd
asking
sack
us
of
to
the
do it.
afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
It's about defense, bro. It ain't about putting a million points on the board.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Regardless, you're gonna lose.
The offense now at the line, ready
Keep
for their
watching.
next drive.
Keep watching.
Tried to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you're content to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack,
what Dave Chappelle say, nigga? You clicked on my face, bitch.
It's 2nd and a country mile.
I don't see your face, nigga. I just see the Panthers and Cardinals.
Murray now. Buying time to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's put him on the buses.
Now Cam, option left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards the pickup there. From the red zone now, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and pick it up with Scarborough. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Bo Scarborough, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Gano the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray. He will find the rookie from Iowa State. That's Hakeem Butler. 15 yards on the play. First down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and that'll make it 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. K'Wan Short able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Andy Lee now. He's been terrific so far.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
And now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put some.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He was looking for Crabtree that time. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
43's the Mike. 43's the Mike. That's the pass. Mike's 43.
Here's Newton. Out to his left.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Great. 8. Hatchet. Say.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
20. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. 8. Let's bring it. Big ass.
Now Scarborough. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
No.
McCaffrey following the penalty. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now Scarlett. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. He's back to throw. Rolling to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check. Fresno.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Johnson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeout.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
He'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.